How's it going, everybody? Getting the fire going now. Got the outside fire going. Now it's time to get the inside fire going. And the reason why I do that is because I just like to get everything warmed up. And just having the fire out here makes me feel way more secure out here. So this is a piece of fat what I'm going to throw in right now. Cheers, everybody. It's my favorite time of day again. It's coffee time. And it's coffee time made by Stanley out at Beaver Pond Camp. Cheers, everybody. Of course, cheers, everybody at home. And of course, cheers to this beautiful surroundings. Cheers, everybody. It's coffee time. Oh, that is delicious. A Stanley pour over system and a Stanley tin lunch box. That is beautiful. It's great coffee, but I really feel like I'm missing something here. Okay, that's more like it. Nice coffee and a nice cigar. So right now I'm just down at the end of the beaver pond that I stay at. A series of beaver ponds, I should say. So right over here, there's kind of a spot where you could set up a camp. And the reason why I never ever set up a camp down here is because it always feels so much colder down here. It always feels like the wind comes down from the open beaver ponds and pushes down into this corner. It's very cold down here all the time. And the reason why I chose where my camp is on the other side. My camp always gets more sun in the morning and more sun in the daytime and in the evening. So that's why I chose the second camp that I moved to. My first camp is on the same side as this, and it does get a little bit of the wind from one of the beaver ponds that it's in front of. I noticed that mine, where I'm at now, that one doesn't get as much wind, and it stays much more warmer and much more sunnier during the day when it's sunny. So now we're gonna go through. We gotta hike through a little trail, and not a trail, a little bush trail, animal trail, and then make it down to the next series of beaver ponds. There's a lot of animals that use these beaver ponds because there's certainly a lot of tracks in between these trees. Deer trail, moose trail, probably fox, squirrels, rabbits, everything down here. Crazy. All the trails here. It's pretty amazing down here. So my beaver pond, or should I say the beaver pond that I stay at, is behind those trees behind me here. So behind me there, you got to go through a stand of trees, and then there's the beaver pond that I'm at. And here I am now out here. So, I'm passing down here now just to go down to another beaver pond. It's basically just a big wetland, basically, controlled by the beavers. It's very cool out here. Oh man, this is really cool down here. Glad I decided to come here to just such a beautiful country here. The landscape here is second to none. This place must be thriving in the summertime. Must be alive here sometimes. Crazy. So right now I think I'm on the middle of the beaver pond. The chain of beaver ponds that I'm on now. Down from the one where I stay. It's really cool out here. Wow. I'd like to come down here and just sit down here one day and just drink coffee and just watch. That's good. The scenery out here is amazing. Beautiful scenery. Okay, we'll make it down to the next one here now. It's unreal down here. Look at the size of that beaver lodge. Isn't that something? That is unreal. This is a pretty far trek. This is a few kilometers I'm into it now. It's not horribly long, but look at that. Beavers, man. The beavers are working out here big time. They're working full time with some overtime involved. Oh, look. This goes down really far. This series of Beaver Ponds I'm on now must be, I think I'm on the third one right now. I'm on the third one of this series. That's unreal. Another beaver lodge up ahead here. And a very small beaver pond looks like. Wow. That's cool. Check that out. So I'm down here at the end here, I think. And this middle beaver dam, or beaver lodge, sorry, is small. And there's another one down at the other side here. That's pretty small too, it looks like. And the ponds here are small. So I don't know what the deal is, why there's ones are so huge and ones are so small, I don't know. Do they have like a weekend getaway lodge, or is it several families that live here? That'd be interesting to know, wouldn't it? So the coffee's still warm here, that's good. Yep, nice and warm. That's staying really warm. Thank you, Stanley. And no, I'm not sponsored by Stanley. Stanley is just awesome. They've been around for decades, keeping our coffee warm. And I appreciate that for sure. Now, I think I'm at the end here. I think where I am now, oh, there's another. Oh, I guess I'm not at the end. Holy. Okay, there's one more, I think. Cool. This is really cool. Really cool. There's that small one. I gotta be honest with you, that one and the last one kind of look like they're abandoned. I don't know what it is, but they kind of look not taken care of, if that makes any sense. So maybe the ponds here are not the greatest in the summertime. I don't know. Okay, there's one more down here. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Well, we'll head down there and have a look. So I think I'm definitely at the end now. Because if you look down here, it just drops off down here and there's no ponds down here. So where I am on now is dammed off really high. That's probably 7 or 8 feet high. The drop here, so this is really cool. So what I think happens now is all these wetlands, they drain into the Little Fisheries River, and the Little Fisheries River is down here somewhere, because the Little Fisheries River runs by here, runs over this way, comes up behind here somewhere. So this is really cool here. And what's really cool right now is I think I'm seeing an otter track. So there's the otters, they run for a little bit and then they slide on their bellies, and this is it right here. And you can see he went all the way down the river here, down the marsh, and came up through here. Look. So sometime there's an otter slide by here. That's funny. One day I was coming in here and I just at the very beginning, and there was an otter coming towards me, and he was doing it. He'd run for 3 steps and then he'd slide for a few feet. Run, slide. It was hilarious until he seen me and then he took right off. So this has been a cool journey down here today. I love this. This is awesome down here. There's a lot of spots to camp down here, but I gotta be honest with you, I wouldn't put my camp down here. And the main reason is I like to leave it wild. I can come down here, trek through here for a few minutes and have a look, but for me to come down here and establish a camp down here, it just doesn't seem right. It wouldn't seem like the right thing to do, I don't think. There's a few spots too, there's a few really good spots. But it just doesn't seem like the thing to do, I don't know. It would almost feel like I'm disturbing this wild area, so I can't bring myself to do it. I want to, but I don't really need to either, because where I'm camped right now is perfectly fine. Oh, this is really cool. Man, oh man. Beautiful. Well, everybody, I'll make my way back and head back to the camp. If nothing happens, I'll see you back there. Well, how's it going, everybody? I'm back at camp here now, and I'm going to be totally honest with you and tell you this, I'm going home. I'm packing up my gear, and I'm going to pull home and go home for tonight. I had a wonderful day out here. Seeing those sights at the Beaver Ponds, then it's been amazing, but truth be told, there's things going on in my personal life, in my family life, that is just weighing on my mind, and I just rather be home right now. My mind is elsewhere, thinking about somebody. My mind is thinking about my mother right now. So I'm just gonna say, see you later, and we'll see you out here next time. The next time I come out here, I promise I'll be out here for a full night. Later, dudes.